First, got a couple things to take care of. Get the Humane Labs key codes and the armored 4x4s, like the ones guarding the place. You'll do the key code exchange just off Elgin Avenue. You're going to be meeting with somebody who's had a bit of trouble with the Bureau, so please use caution. One of you is going to do the exchange, one of you is a bodyguard, and the other two are going to be lookouts. The armored 4x4s belong to Merriweather Security Consulting, which belongs to Don Percival, who is running Humane Labs. You'll find the Merriweather insurgents on exercise at Davis Courts in Blaine County. All right, people, doesn't matter what order you do this in, just get it done. This will pay well. No questions asked. We never met.
I'll tell my contact to meet you off Elgin Avenue. My contact's trying to drop her Bureau surveillance. I mean, that would be tough in normal circumstances, but these guys have a real hard-on for her. In a non-creepy, just annoying sense. So anyway, we're hoping for the best, preparing for the worst. That's why we got a team of 4 on this. Let's go. My contact needs to be able to get in and out quick. Make sure the entrance to the lot isn't blocked by your vehicle.
You here for the access codes? Humane Labs? All right. When I get the all clear, we'll give you the codes. Can I get sign-off? We need to be sure about that. That bank. That was you, right? Or someone associated to you? What you're getting into right now is a whole different ballgame, my friends. You got the go-ahead? We got it.
FIB, what are these clowns doing here? Shit!
Over there! Move up! Move up! Hands in the air!
The Bureau's coming at us. Damn it! Do not surrender. Take them out. We are burned if you are caught. heard that before. Drop the codes at HQ and look out for tails. Okay, let's get these armored vehicles. Get down to Davis Quartz. Insurgent LAPVs, light armored personnel vehicles, came in electric with driverless capabilities. Might look into the financing options. Use it for the kids' soccer run. Not that I have children. That I know of. Officially. Who needs the paperwork, right? For cars, not kids. And who needs it when I can recruit degenerates like you to go on errands? Hey, by the way, you mind picking up some milk while you're out? I'm joking. You'll only be asked to collect what's needed for the larger operation, so unless we're taking advantage of a guard's lactose intolerance, you won't be sent to the farmer's market. Rest assured. Looks like you're almost at the quarry. Merryweather have rented the place to do some tests on the insurgent LAPVs. It's a live fire test, so expect resistance once you engage. Try and hold off engaging for as long as possible, though. Your best chance of success will come if you retain control of the situation. These vehicles are fast, armored, all-terrain. Perfect civilian interests. Whether you're driving this into enemy forces in a theater of war or a crowd of protesters in downtown LS.
Insurgent LAPV Mark III integrity test on my signal.
Get the insurgents and get out of there. Use the mounted machine gun on one of them if you have to. I'll meet you at our safe house on North Calafia Way.
tell you we only needed one of these? Other one's a spare. You're gonna be going in the one without a gun. Don't want to draw attention. Pull the electrics, strip the plating, EMP will go in. Merriweather won't notice a difference. Guys won't need armor in there, will you? All right, now get going. Let's wrap this up. Okay, well done. Should take this up for a living. We're making progress here. Like I said, nothing complex or dangerous, and that is exactly the way I want you to approach this next little task. We are going to borrow something off the Navy, an EMP. They're not going to mind. The thing is kept on a plane. The plane is kept on a boat. The boat is kept in the ocean. All very simple, just borrowing something off the government, like a library. You are going to bring the plane here. We're going to unload the EMP, sell the plane to fund the rest of the operation, write off the late fees. Easy. After that, you need to deliver the EMP here. We're going to borrow a helicopter from here, and we should be good to go. All right? Great. Good. Call me.
Out at sea, but get over to El Burro Heights first. There's a boat there you can use as tender. Enjoy this moment of calm before the storm. It won't be an actual storm, according to my weather app, but there'll probably be explosions and waves caused by things crashing into the sea. Hopefully not you, or the plane we're after. Only the bad guys will crash into the sea. It'll be uplifting but traumatic as well, so, yeah. Enjoy the calm. On the boat. Everyone on board, head out to sea. Take the boat on a southeasterly bearing and you'll see the vessel you're boarding. You know what an EMP is, right? An electromagnetic stabilize all the electrics in the vicinity. They're keeping it in a Hydra jump jet, 40-year-old technology. But anything newer would rely on circuitry and get taken out by the pulse. Yeah, I know, an insurgent and an EMP are non-standard equipment for a raid like this. Based on Reshkovsky's in-depth knowledge of the facility, the schematics he provided, we've been able to draw up a plan with a high probability of success. Human factor discounted. The drawback is the shopping list. But you have it in your hands now, and you're running down the aisles and filling up our carts. Come on! You see it? The aircraft carrier. Prepare to board and make your way up to the flight deck. When you find the Hydra with the EMP on it, bring it back to the base. How do we know it's on the ship? The crew leaked an inventory on the dark net. Put everything up for sale, the bastards. If we don't get this equipment, it'll go into the hands of the terrorists, not thieves. You ready to board? There are two ways into the hangar bay. One in front of you and another up a flight of stairs. Make your way through the hangar and take some more stairs up to the flight deck.
This is not a drill. Code red emergency.
They put out a mayday signal and keep pushing. Get to the jet. There's a supply room off the hangar bay if you need to stock up.
Crap! Jerk! Damn it! Fuck you, pal!
The Hydra's at the far end of the flight deck. It has vertical takeoff and landing capabilities, so whoever's flying better know how to get airborne. One of you is flying the Hydra home, the rest making sure it gets there. Don't disappoint me.
interval. Take off now. They've got our Hydra.
Zancudo 6 inbound. We'll get your plane.
Down those jets before they down you. I am not pulling the EMP out of your wreckage.
work. EMP comes out of the jet, goes back into the 4x4. We use the jet to make some money, destabilize an oil state, and we prep the insurgent to go back into the Merryweather fleet. Now, we're moving on to phase 2, and that means taking the insurgent, once it's fitted with the EMP, and getting it into humane labs, so we can turn the lights on. Hey! Careful with that thing! It also means getting a Valkyrie attack chopper from, well, this will teach them who to listen to, Merryweather Security at the port of LS. Once we're done with that, we'll go back to your place, get started on that thing I know nothing about. Details are on your board. Your board at the apartment. Go!
I'm monitoring closed channels, so I'll let you know if there are any problems on the horizon. Get the chopper and get out. That's the order of the day. You can approach Merryweather's positions from the front or the back, on land or by sea, or from both directions. Disclosure here, folks. This is Merryweather Security's San Andreas base. If you think they take other people's security seriously, you should see how they treat their own turf. Expect armed patrols, sniper units, and emergency response teams. Your best shot is moving fast and staying in front of them. The Valkyrie attack chopper's got 3 gun placements. Minigun positions on either side and a large caliber explosive round gun in the co-pilot's seat. So, one of you will fly it, the other 3 will shoot. That's on the off chance there's anything to shoot other than seagulls. Okay, remember, they know that warehouse better than you. They know the hiding spots. Watch your 6s, watch your 3s. Keep it 2 by 2. Over. just north of the Alamo Sea. Drop it and you're done. The light armored personnel carriers, the jump jet, and now the attack chopper? Countries have been invaded with less. Unsuccessfully. You know what I say? You can never be too prepared or too well equipped. Why outthink the other guy when you can outspend him? Ideally, using someone else's funds. Looks like you're almost with them. Bring the chopper down easy. You don't want to mess this up now.
Okay, we got it from here. Let's get the EMP in the LAPV to HLAR. The LAPV is still at the safe house on North Calafia. Obviously, this is a malware-style attack, so we need to get the Trojan in without it being identified. It's a genuine Merryweather insurgent with no obvious signs of tampering, so once it's in place, it shouldn't be flagged as suspicious. Until it's too late, that is. We're providing you with suppressed firearms to make minimum noise impact when dealing with guards. The rest is up to you. If there are guards in each other's sight lines, you'll need to coordinate your takedowns. Standard procedure for a gang of no-good criminals like us, I'm sure, but I thought worth a mention. This is almost my favorite part of the process, putting on the finishing touches. It's like the night before Christmas, or the morning before a test. Yeah, I got a degree. In prison, the anticipation is killing me, so I guess we're all in danger. You'll be happy to know we got a good price for the Hydra. That jet's a collector's item. Real nostalgic appeal. I just hope it gets used what it was built for, you know? That it's out there bombing orphanages instead of sitting in mothballs appreciating in value. Meyer does have a questionable human rights record, mind you. So here's hoping he's not just rolling it out for air shows.
breaking into the lab now, why don't we just go for the target? Because you'll die. Either Merryweather will kill you, or I will kill you for shitting on my carefully constructed plan. Approaching the target. Pull up outside and we'll talk logistics. We've hacked in and put the CCTV on a loop. It won't be stable for long, so you'll have to move quick. Let me show you. I'm sending you the live feed. I've transferred control of the cameras over to you. We don't have very long, so scan the area quick and make sure you know where the guards are. The guards will raise the alarm if they see anything suspicious. If the alarm goes, we're blown. Look out for their sight lines and take them out in pairs if you have to, but you only need to drop them if they're in the way. The aim is to get the insurgent to the bay at the rear of the facility. Clear a path to the bay. There are multiple Merryweather guards between you and the bay. The bay is near the main switchboard for the facility and its primary generator. It's where the EMP will do the most damage and where it's least likely to be discovered. The more damage the EMP does, the longer the lights will be out and the higher our chances of a successful mission. You only need to take out the guards in your way. All right, good luck. Get to work. You're doing well. Keep it up. Stay quiet. Keep moving. Concentration is key, people. Take an amphetamine if you have one. Visualize your goal. Let's do this. Get familiar with your surroundings. You'll be back here soon. You'll need to hack the security panel to get the surgeon into the bay. Go to work on it. Installed. Pull out. There's a Merryweather team inbound. They have no reason to suspect you. Do not engage. Okay, hurry it up. We just lost connection. They're seeing live images on the security feed.
So we're good to go, I think. You've done great, and this won't be a problem. No one is going to want to admit that anything happened here. According to my sources, well, Mr. Percival won't be successfully bidding on any government contracts if he can't stop himself from being robbed. You'll be fine. It's just going to require a little bit of finesse. 2 teams, chopper crew, ground crew. All of you will be flying in together. Ground crew is going to jump into the labs, set off the EMP, make their way toward the information we're after while the power is down. Chopper crew holds position in the air, deals with incoming security teams. Once the ground crew has what we're after, you coordinate an evac and meet my contact with the file. Are we clear? So remember, if we never meet again, we never met at all. I love you all, which is why it's best we pretend that nothing happened. And if it did happen, it wasn't me, and it wasn't me because I was never here. Stay strong. I love you all. Love you. And that's how we don't get caught doing naughty things.
Waiting where you left it, just north of the Alamo Sea. You're all flying in together, so you've all got to get over there. I want this operation over and forgotten about as quickly as possible, so the amount you are paid will depend on how fast it's done. I hope money's a good motivator for you.
Total fucker!
Through your specialized equipment for the mission. 1. Night vision goggles. When we trigger the EMP, the lights go out. You'll need to be able to see. 2. Rebreather. You're going out through a cooling tunnel. The rebreather's compact, and it'll give you enough oxygen to make the surface. 3. Flare gun. When you make the beach, shoot a flare, and the chopper crew will fix your coordinates. 4. Parachute for the drop. 5. Special carbine with suppressor. 6. Pump shotgun with suppressor. 7. Grenades. 8. Sticky bombs. 5 through 8 you should be familiar with already. Pilot, gunner, here's what you're carrying. Parachutes, just in case. Grenades, just in case. And sticky bombs, just in case. And we're giving you night vision goggles too. Okay? What's it gonna be today? I've got faith in you. Now, as much as you can have faith in a ragtag bunch of reprobates, hastily assembled and motivated solely by their greed, well, their greed and their bloodlust. You don't talk much. Probably don't listen either. But you're effective tools. Let's see if you can plug one last hole for me. Be my tool one last time. She's all yours. Okay, here we go. Pilot's taking the controls. Aerial gunner gets first choice on position. Side-facing minigun placements are in the rear. High-cal explosive rounds in the co-pilot's seat. Keep in mind there's a longer fire return interval on that one. Ground team, you take the last two positions in the bird and you get ready to jump. Okay, now, fly out to the lab, gaining altitude. You'll need to be high for the ground team to hit their drop zone, and for your bird's electrics to be clear of the EMP. When you're above the lab, we trigger the pulse. Power down there goes out, and the ground team can jump. Chopper team will hold position above the lab, trying to stop the ground team getting swamped inside. Triggering the EMP. Get ready to jump. You're clear to drop. Go, go, go! Ground team, time to switch to night vision. Okay, ground team, let's go. Blow the doors and get into the lab. What we need is being stored in a research research station in the center of the facility. Move quickly, get through the lab, and get us that data. Looks like some systems are running on an emergency generator. As long as the main switch is off, that won't cause us problems.
Fuck it!
Keep moving and be ready for resistance. You're no good to us dead. Not quite yet.
Get the shot! Oh, damn! Say goodnight! Take him out!
You should be coming up on the research station. The network infrastructure at that place is state-of-the-art. It won't take you long to pull the data. Transfer's complete. Go down the corridor and get in the elevator. Keep going. You need to get to the cooling tunnel. That'll take you out to the sea. Lucky for you, the guards dropped some flares by the pool. Look out for them. All right, get the breathing apparatus on and get in the drink. R&D says there's enough air for you to reach top. Chopper should be inbound. Get ready. Let's go. Drop any Merryweather units coming after you, then get out of there. There's more coming at you. Look out. Contact at the Land Act Reservoir and you'll be paid. You know, I've lost a lot of operatives in the field. I'm happy you weren't some of them.
Okay. You've had your fun. It's time to put the toys back in their box and to go to bed. Bring the chopper in and I'll give you a debrief. You want to be paid, don't you? That's what this was about. Not just the shooting and the explosions. You've done good work, made this country safer. But that does not mean I've got to like you. When I ran agents in the field, I had to entrap them, cajole them, threaten them with deportation. You're never gonna know what I had to do. Now, apparently, all you gotta do is give them a couple bucks and a few kind words. I guess there really is no accounting for stupidity. But, and I'm serious now, as stupid as you are not gonna talk about what happened here. Because your usefulness to us, well, it just ran out. And for God's sake, I hope you're professional enough to get rid of the evidence.
Hi there! Yeah, welcome, welcome. So glad you could make it. Now haven't we met already? Huh? Have you met Ron? Have you? Well, either way, it doesn't matter. Congratulations! Huh? You all now have jobs in a startup. This is it. Trevor Phillips Industries. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I am not a drug dealer. I am not a pusher. Yeah, we're locavores, huh? Recyclers! Yeah, we think very green. We take the drugs that already exist in America and we add value to their supply chain. And that is what all of you will be doing. Now, first off, Ron, we will be borrowing a couple bricks of cocaine from some juiced-up frat boys on a yacht off the coast. Then, we are gonna beat the Vagos to their supply of Molly pills. Now, our guys do pickup and trash trucks, and so are you. Then, we're gonna be sneaking in to the backyard of the Lost MCs. And then we're gonna take their meds that they've stashed in something. So, there we have it. We're gonna get the meds, we're gonna get the pills, we're gonna get the cocaine, or we could get the pills, the meds, the cocaine, fucking whatever! You're gonna get it, you're gonna bring it to Ron, and then we're gonna fucking get moving!
Hey, it's Ron. You remember, the CFO, COO, intern, and restroom attendant at the startup? Okay, so, you're about to go to the boat, right? Trevor's asked you approach it from the sea and the air, okay? Half of you are going to Vespucci, and the other half are going to Higgins, Helitors, and La Puerta. Just so you know, the frat boys you're going after move weight, so they're likely to have security. Armed security. And the amount of juice they're on ain't known as a mood stabilizer. So, well, I wouldn't expect them to roll over, just so you know. There's a boat. Looks like it's unused off the shore at Vespucci. Get it and take it out to sea.
Oh, shit!
Now get out of there! Oh, crap! I'm hearing all about it on the police scanner. You gotta lose the heat before you come to me! From the sounds of it, you've lost the cops. I hope I'm right. Okay. So, bring the stuff to me at the warehouse under the Los Santos Freeway in East Vinewood.
What you got? A 10-year mandatory minimum and maybe a felony murder. Okay. That's perfect. Now just leave it there. Now, if you're asked, under interrogation, I wasn't here. Unless it's Trevor who's interrogating, in which case I was very much here.
recycling center on Alta Street in Chamberlain Hills.
Being a trash collector's a good job, you know. Starts nice and early when you're probably still up and wired enough to work. No one's gonna search you when you're carrying around a dripping bag of mystery meat. And, you know, people throw out the weirdest things. Like Ron here. He got thrown out by his wife. Left in the street. Then I picked him up and found a use for him. Well, maybe I found a use for him before he got thrown out, and that was part of the reason it happened. She's a drug prohibitionist, Ron. She's on the wrong side of history, but let's not sweat the details. Get us those bags, all right? Tell him, Ron.
Oh, yeah! So, the trash trucks get used by the Vagos for their collection runs. The security guards are their people. So I need him!
Yeah, take him out before you take the truck, all right? There's gonna be quite a few of them, you know, so get ready for a fight.
Fuck you! Where's Debbie?
Will you cover me?
You got the truck? Okay. The first collection is on Forum Drive. They're stashing molly pills in trash bags. Pick them up like you're on a normal trash collection run. Okay, collect the bags and throw them in the compactor, and move on to the next one. All right, now second collection's on Capitol Boulevard. You haven't seen any Vagos, have you? I'm getting kind of nervous. Oh, crap! They're on to you already. I don't know what's wrong, but you gotta deal with these guys here. You okay? You got 2 pickups left. Next one is at a gas station on Supply Street. This isn't going well, is it?
got stash too! Drop these guys already! Well, get rid of those assholes, or just lose them before you come back to me.
You told them they can shoot when they're hanging off the back of the truck, Ron. If I was sticking up a drug gang, that might be the kind of thing I'd like to know, you know?
Where you gonna go?
house.
You sure they're not following you? See, the Vagos can go places a U.S. extradition treaty can't. I mean, nice, hot places with beaches that'll otherwise attract a snowbird like me. Okay. Okay. Good. We got the Molly. Now keep on moving. Come on. Away from here. Go for it. Ha!
Out near my place by the LMOC. I've left some silenced weapons in my garage for you, so head here first.
Damn, man.
The plan is to go in when most of them are sleeping. You take out the guards and take the bands. Then they wake up in the morning and all their buddies are dead and they're short their stash. Oh man, it'll be hilarious. Okay, well you might not believe this, or you might, because I'm just so plain adjusted. But I went to a therapist one time, and that lady played the same game as you do. The appointment would start. I'd come in, take a seat on the couch and she'd sit there. Total silence, like a rock, with glasses and a scribbly little pen. But I was too smart then, and I am too smart now. I'm not falling for it. No, ma'am. What right do you got to sit there and ask me about my mom? With your eyes, or your ears? You're the perverts with those thoughts. A man can love his mother without loving his mother. One day she'll need me, and when she does... All right! End of story, you sick freak. Ah! Breathe. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get kicked out of the Air Force. Now hurry up. Where the hell are you? I got bored of waiting. Pick up the guns and get in the boat I got moored out back. Okay, you're there, finally! Take the boat west past Sandy Shores to the Lost's camp at Stab City.
Get out of the boat and creep up on them. Don't let anyone see you. If you're seen, they'll wake up the other guys, and the surprise will be ruined. That'll be guys standing around, kicking the shit, and guys on patrol. If two guys are looking at each other, you're gonna have to take them down at the same time. Do not move on the vans till you got all the guards. We need them all gone before you move.
the Lost, right? I mean, those guys don't think we had anything to do with this. I mean, we're neighbors, right? See, I mean, I don't shit on my doorstep unless Trevor tells me to, but that was only once. What I'm trying to say is that I only rarely shit on doorsteps. And when I do, I don't want the doorstep owners finding out. Lawless. Okay, it's too late to save my marriage, but, you know, I got it. Trevor is very pleased with how you're getting. So pleased that he couldn't get here himself. But he told me that if you keep this up, maybe he won't... Well, he's very happy, and trust me, a happy Trevor is a good Trevor, and we all want a good Trevor. I mean, he suffered a lot. He's not the horrific, bloodthirsty maniac that we all imagine he is. Well, he is, but he's got a gentler side. He loves his mother. Anyway, after this, we'll all be rich, and you can get to know him better. A kind man who likes animals and children, and smoking crystal while the sun sets. Okay, so you're going to the lumberyard in Paleto Forest to pick up some grass. Now, it's a whole lot of grass, and it's well protected, so you gotta go in cautious. Now, 2 of you with guns in the hills, and 2 of you on the ground. You're gonna get a whole lot of shipment, and you're gonna get out of there. Now, ground team will be driving the shipment out. Gun team will be protecting it. You're gonna bring the grass to me, and I'm gonna package it with the rest of the stuff for sale. Then all we gotta get is the chemicals that Chef needs to get his lab up and running. And then we're good for the sale. Trevor will be in touch if there's a problem. About the operation they got out there. It's meant to be serious, you know? Well, Trevor's heard they got this big machine gun mounted on the bed of a pickup truck. He wants you to get it for him. I think you're the experts on that kind of thing, so I'll just leave it with you.
Thank you, Ron. Be ready with this stuff from now on, okay? Or there won't be much use for you. You'll have to go down the well like, what's his name? And you'll ruin the water supply for everyone.
You're almost at the sawmill. We need 2 of you on the hill, covering with long-range weapons, and 2 of you going in on the ground. Be careful. You don't want to blow up the grass, or
Get back here with this stuff in... not very long. Move. They'll be getting their idiotic people to block the road. Power through them and get back to Ron.
I'm here and they set up roadblocks. Get that gun on the pickup pointed front, if it ain't already.
I hope those roadblocks didn't slow you down. Run all the weights.
They coming after you? Come back to the warehouse and try and keep them off your tail.
Come on! Get back here with the gun placement or my cush already. The guys, they're coming after you, and they're well armed. We knew this. You know how we knew? There's pictures of them with heavy weapons on Snapmatic. There's pictures of them with weed and cash, too. That's why we're robbing the place. Hey, look, I love a selfie as much as the next guy, but some people, they overshare. There's a lesson to be learned about social media responsibility, okay? Check your friends list. Monitor your privacy settings. Don't geotag. You never know who's watching. Well, you do. I'm always watching. And when I see something interesting, I come get it.
that grass like 10 minutes ago. That's some good dope. Yeah, I used to smoke when I was in college. Man, that was some far out times. Now I, hit the ice, I take apart a radio, and I masturbate till dawn. Trevor calls it maturity. And I'll get this unloaded. But unless any of you want to get down with Tina, no?
You pricks going for the O'Neills? It's about time. And don't give me any of that Ron, you told us to go for the O'Neills crap. They've been out in grapeseed all along. I'm a little pent up over here. I got several $1 million worth of diverse products sitting in a warehouse. I got just about every player in the state looking for it, and looking for the people who stole it. Meantime, my buyer keeps putting back in exchange, keeps asking questions like, where it all came from. Ha! If only they knew. How do you keep your head above water? You keep kicking, right? The cash from this sale's gonna go, but if we can set up a lab, cook our own Frank, Trevor Phillips Industry is in business for life, bearing in mind that a meth cook's life expectancy is notoriously short. The ice will be a regular income stream. We'll sink the money from the product into expansion into other territories and R&D. We'll get some publicity, build the brand, we'll talk at some conferences, we'll float, and then we'll try and appease the whims of our shareholders until the end of time. How's that sound? Yeah! Let's go! You there yet? Boy, are you slow? You want something done right, do it yourself. Ain't that what they say? Note to self. Do more myself. Okay, so the use at their farm. Chef tells me he can use it to start a cooking operation at the gas station. So, you're gonna get it and bring it to Chef. There should be a few semis at the farm. Some are faster than others. Choose one, hook it up to the tanker, and haul out of there. Oh. Yeah, I should say the O'Neills don't take kindly to visitors. outside town. You got it? Bring it in quick! Bring it in at all. Oh, yeah, forgot to mention, meth juice is really flammable. Try not to let him shoot the tanker too much. But hey, it's your flaming carcass, not mine. You ain't done yet, my friends. They'll keep sending people until loss of life outweighs reward.
yourselves up. How about that?
Much as I want the O'Neill's tanker sitting right here. I'm gonna empty it quick and get out of here and sell it for scrap. Okay, we're good. Get lost. I'll dump the rig. Bye. Go, go, go.
Oh, this is bad. This is very, very, very bad. I shouldn't be here. See, I should be with Trevor or at the airport. Now someone, I'm not saying who, well, anyway, it's not my place to question leadership decisions. But someone may have told the Vagos and the Ballas and the frat boys and the Lost and the O'Neills, told them all where their stuff is. If you want to get paid, I'd get over there quick. Now I got to. Don't let him kill him.
let's go. The more of these guys you kill, the more I'll pay you for the job. Call it a preemptive strike on the competition. Anyone else excited? The anticipation is always worse. All right, get ready for it. You're fighting for the little people, the dreamers, and the scammers. All the people I've got to kill. How you doing over there, huh? I hope you wore your waders, because by the end of this, you're gonna be waist deep in gristle, or you're gonna be dead. Who's here for their cush?
You're going down now! Everybody down! Keep me safe, cover me, reload! Give me some cover! You got nowhere to go now.
Eat this! Shit! We got some lost-looking country boys over here. Okay, we got opening. Let's go. Product's been loaded in the vans. I need 2 drivers and 2 people in the pickup with a gun on. Come on, let's move. Who's driving me?
trash already! Get rid of them! Why is selling other people's drugs so difficult? Anyone screws up, I use their head for a hood ornament! Fuck me! Assholes! We beat 'em! We beat the pricks! Drop-offs up just ahead there, by the house. We might have done this! We might have done it! We could take some Molly, have a good time, or take some. Oh, listen, I could have a better time. No, it's not professional. We've got an agreement with the buyer. A business is built on reputation. Ron's gonna think we're dead. doesn't matter. Maybe Ron doesn't need to know this has gone as well as it's gone. Maybe... it was time for a change of management. Well, more a change of subordinate. Now, you know, he's been loyal. Loyalty gets rewarded. First thing I do is cut in Ron. Then I put some... in Brad's commissary. After you're paid, of course. This is the start of something big, and I couldn't have done it without you. Well, without you or someone else with a very similar skill set.
Nice. One, friends. Nice one on TPI. On our way. We are on our way. Oh, thank you. People, thank you. Great work. Really great. Here is what I promised you. A little advance from my earnings. You gotta speculate to accumulate. Now we've done the speculation. Soon, do the accumulation. Very soon, all right? Now let's get the hell out of here, all right? I got the buyer coming through. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Hey, be cool with that money. Only buy superficial crap and superficial people.
Who are you?
I'm Infinite Rage.
You can't be Infinite Rage? 'Cause I'm Infinite Rage!
Yes, buddy.
I will deal with you later.
Hey, my brother. Yo, it's Phil. Good to meet you finally.
Hey.
Trevor, ain't it?
So we're gonna do this, or we're gonna have a circle jerk, or both.
Whatever you want, man. Got the drugs?
Yeah, if you came for what you ordered. Yeah, I have.
Good. Can I see?
Can I see the money?
Yeah, got it. Here. All right. So, Trevor. There is the money. Hand me the cocaine first.
What?
The cocaine you are selling me.
Excuse me?
Are you selling me cocaine, Mr. Phillips?
Why do you keep saying that? Hmm? And how is it that you know my name? Hmm?
Fucking narc!
You're under. You are under arrest. For trespassing.
You ain't 46!
Fuck off.
Asshole! Fuck you!
Well, you all look good, hmm? How do I look? Do I look like a model? Like I work at Pecker Woods? Like a regular dreamboat? Well, whatever. We all love banks, hmm? Especially the big ones that take big risks, because they just know that if they went under, we'd all be dead. Too big to fail. Great idea. Let's put it to the test. This is a little something I came up with. I like to call it bank robbing with a social agenda, if you will. It's something I tell myself so I can get some sleep at night. Anyway, those overly leveraged turds at Pacific Standard Bank, they are going to be hit at their flagship branch. How are we going to do that? Well, it's a little complicated. But there are some trucks that I need you to photograph. One of those trucks has a built-in transponder. And we need our transponder to blip out a don't explode signal to the die packs when we take them out of range of the Pacific Standard signal. Get it? All right, don't worry about it. Just photograph the trucks. I'll tell you which one to hit. And once we've done that, we'll need to have the transponder programmed to Pacific Standard's frequency. Now, my signals expert, Avi Schwartzman, he's been on the run for years, avoiding people, holed up somewhere in the middle of nowhere, near North Chumash. You go up there, you make nice, and you bring the device back. Then I will brief you on the rest. What do you say? Oh, not very much, I imagine. Be good.
Okay, here we go. The transponder's on one of 4 post-op vans making runs around the city. Work in pairs, driver and navigator photographer, and use the Trackify app on your phone to find the vans. We've got a limited time before the van we need goes out of circulation. Trackify uses a signal on your phone to tell you when you're going in the direction of a target, but it's not very good on distances. If the 2 teams communicate, you should be able to locate them quickly. And then we can all go back to our clickbait and tube sites. When you do find a van, send me an image of its license plate. When I've got them all, I'll run the numbers against their database and tell you which van
need to steal. That's good. Clear shot of the plate. Now, get me the rest of them. Don't send me shots of your privates or the sunset, or your private bits at sunset. I just want shots of license plates, no filters, and definitely no hashtags. There we go. I've got all 4 plates now. Hold on while I run them against their database. Bingo. I found our guy. Let me ping you the location. Great little app, that Trackify. By great, I mean barely functional, but we found the van, so 5-star rating. Recommend it to your friends. You should enjoy that version while it's live. The next update installs micropayments. It doesn't really, but actually it probably should. Oh, the cops are on. Van driver, lose them. Rest of you, you're decoys. The transponder's fixed inside, so you'll have to commandeer the whole van and bring it to Paige. Try and do it without attracting attention. not bringing a bunch of overstimulated cops with you to the drop. Leave it under the bridge, and she'll help you with the transponder.
the one? Transponder should be back here. Yep, that's the model. When you can. Take it to Lester's guy.
So, this guy's meeting you off. Western Highway just before Polito Bay. You gotta be friends who like,
should think of this as a dress rehearsal. You're getting a feel for the props. The stage will be set, you're working with the other actors. Only this is the kind of dress rehearsal where if you screw up, you die. Hey man, whose name we don't know. If we're breaking into the lab now, why don't we just go for the target? Because you'll die. Either Merryweather will kill you, or I will kill you for shitting on my carefully constructed plan. Approaching the target. Pull up outside and we'll talk logistics. We've hacked in and put the CCTV on a loop. It won't be stable for long, so you'll have to move quick. Let me show you. I'm sending you the live feed. I've transferred control of the cameras over to you. We don't have very long, so scan the area quick and make sure you know where the guards are. The guards will raise the alarm if they see anything suspicious. If the alarm goes, we're blown. Look out for their sight lines and take them out in pairs if you have to, but you only need to drop them if they're in the way. The aim is to get the insurgent to the bay at the rear of the facility. Clear a path to the bay. Between you and the bay. The bay is near the main switchboard for the facility and its primary generator. It's where the EMP will do the most damage and where it's least likely to be discovered. The more damage the EMP does, the longer the lights will be out and the higher our chances of a successful mission. You only need to take out the guards in your way. Alright, good luck. Get to work. You're doing well. Keep it up. Stay quiet. Keep moving. Concentration is key, people. Take an amphetamine if you have one. Visualize your goal. Let's do this. Get familiar with your surroundings. You'll be back here soon. hack the security panel to get the insurgent into the bay. Go to work on it. Installed. Pull out. There's a Merryweather team inbound. They have no reason to suspect you. Do not engage. Okay, hurry it up. We just lost connection. They're seeing live images on the security feed.
So we're good to go, I think. You've done great, and this won't be a problem. No one is going to want to admit that anything happened here. According to my sources, well, Mr. Percival won't be successfully bidding on any government contracts if he can't stop himself from being robbed. You'll be fine. It's just going to require a little bit of finesse. 2 teams, chopper crew, ground crew. All of you will be flying in together. Ground crew is going to jump into the labs, set off the EMP, make their way toward the information we're after while the power is down. Chopper crew holds position in the air, deals with incoming security teams. Once the ground crew has what we're after, you coordinate an evac and meet my contact with the file. Are we clear? So remember, if we never meet again, we never met at all. I love you all, which is why it's best we pretend that nothing happened. And if it did happen, it wasn't me, and it wasn't me because I was never here. Stay strong. I love you all. Love you. And that's how we don't get caught doing naughty things.
Waiting where you left it, just north of the Alamo Sea. You're all flying in together, so you've all got to get over there. I want this operation over and forgotten about as quickly as possible, so the amount you are paid will depend on how fast it's done. I hope money's a good motivator for you. Through your specialized equipment for the mission. 1. Night vision goggles. When we trigger the EMP, the lights go out. You'll need to be able to see. 2. Rebreather. You're going out through a cooling tunnel. The rebreather's compact, and it'll give you enough oxygen to make the surface. 3. Flare gun. When you make the beach, shoot a flare, and the chopper crew will fix your coordinates. 4. Parachute for the drop. 5. Special carbine with suppressor. 6. Pump shotgun with suppressor. 7. Grenades. 8. Sticky bombs. 5 through 8 you should be familiar with already. Pilot, gunner, here's what you're carrying. Parachutes, just in case. Grenades, just in case. And sticky bombs, just in case. And we're giving you night vision goggles wants to. Okay? All right. You know as well as I do, this operation is the product of hundreds of man-hours and millions of dollars. Unless you believe in string theory and an infinite multiverse, this is our only shot at this. All that work, all that money, for everything, or nothing. That's a lot of pressure for 4 people to shoulder, but pressure can turn shit into diamonds. Or it can turn diamonds into dust. What's it gonna be today? I've got faith in you. Now, as much as you can have faith in a ragtag bunch of reprobates, hastily assembled and motivated solely by their greed, well, their greed and their bloodlust. You don't talk much. Probably don't listen either. But you're effective tools. Let's see if you can plug one last hole for me. Be my tool one last time. She's all yours. Okay, here we go. Pilot's taking the controls. Aerial gunner gets first choice on position. Side-facing minigun placements are in the rear. High-cal explosive rounds in the co-pilot's seat. Keep in mind there's a longer fire return interval on that one. Ground team, you take the last 2 positions in the bird and you get ready to jump. Okay, now, fly out to the lab, gaining altitude. You'll need to be high for the ground team to hit their drop zone, and for your bird's electrics to be clear of the EMP. When you're above the lab, we trigger the pulse. Power down there goes out, and the ground team can jump. Chopper team will hold position above the lab, trying to stop the ground team getting swamped inside. Triggering the EMP. Get ready to jump. You're clear to drop. Go, go, go! Ground team, time to switch to night vision. Ground team, let's go. Blow the doors and get into the lab. What we need is being stored in a research station in the center of the facility. Move quickly, get through the lab, and get us that data. Looks like some systems are running on an emergency generator. As long as the main switch is off, that won't cause us problems.
Fuck it!
Keep moving and be ready for resistance. You're no good to us dead. Not quite yet.
Get the shot! Oh, damn! Say goodnight! Take him out!
You should be coming up on the research station. The network infrastructure at that place is